Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time you're listening to this. This is Talks with T, and I'm Tosan. Welcome to the show where I just be chatting a whole bunch of was every single episode. And you're wondering, what's with this new intro? Yeah, new year, new me. I was 24 on Wednesday. I'm a woman now. It's time to switch up a little bit. But I'm going to say this every single time. Disclaimer for you people, I'm a loud individual. So if you're listening to this with earphones, make sure volume's turned down. And unfortunately, I make all my guests loud individuals as well. So your fault, I told you anyways. But today, we have a different segment. I do the segment quite a bunch, but I'm calling it Chatter with Tosan, where I just have a different guest who I don't know very well, where we just talk a bunch of was. And today, I have a good looking guy actually. I can't lie. If it was my type, I would swing, but no. But welcome.
Nah, you got me creasing already.
Well, welcome, Mr. Samuel Lamore.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Sam?
Yeah, I'm very blessed, thank you, very blessed.
Thank you for being here today.
Nah, it's all my pleasure.
I remember, guys, Sam approached me and said, you know what? I want to get on your pod. I have a lot to say. I said, oh, really? He said, yeah. I said, okay, then. Why not today, then?
Oh, we have a lot to talk about.
We do, guys. So if you want to tune in. So today, guys, Sam doesn't drink, so we're doing a bit different to my hot seat. But I'm going to start with the deep questions first to get to know him a little bit. But Sam, do you want to tell the people who you are? I'm giving you a chance to introduce yourself a little.
Introduce myself?
Yeah, this is the first guest I'm doing.
Oh, wow.
So why not? Introduce yourself a little bit for the people.
The people don't know me already. I'm
Oh!
Samuel Lamore. And now I'm 21 years of age. And, well, actually, 22, sorry. Just had my birthday recently. See what I mean? When you're so recent, you always forget.
No, today I was typing, not even today, yesterday I was typing I'm 23, I was 24 on Wednesday.
Literally.
It's crazy.
It's mental, but yeah, we're all grown up in the world now, but yeah, life's good, and don't know to say really, like, do gym on TikTok.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that, guys, don't worry.
And I'm a uni student at Hearts.
Arts! Yeah!
Do sports therapy over there, but that's a little bit about me. I know you want to dive in a bit deeper with other questions, but...
Let's dive in. So, as you're talking about gym, two things. One, when are you going to be a PT so you can train me here? Because, you know, everyone's going, new year, new me, gym goals.
That's the goal for this year.
Are you trying to be a PT?
100%.
I'd love to see it.
It was never, like, on the cards. Like, I always loved gym.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, gym was just something that I did, like, to get out the stress. Like, every guy who goes gym understands that you go gym, get the frustration out after a long day at work or something's happened. But I think I had a breakup last March, April time. I won't say too much more, but from there I got a PT.
Okay.
Coach Shane Raymond.
Oh,
I have to shout him out because that man has just changed my life completely.
I've been seeing the progress.
Yeah,
I'm
the
like,
progress.
Damn.
Honestly, never in a million years did I think I'd get to where I was. And obviously, from the start of just the whole gym experience, it changed my life completely into wanting to go a different avenue. So already I do sports therapy with my uni and that, but now I want to explore that even more within the gym. So now also doing a personal training course where I can train other people that's not got to do with like rehab or any massaging with my own clinic, but instead actually now go and be a personal trainer within the gym. But yeah, hopefully on the cards this year we'll see where it takes me.
If you want to give me like a free session, that'd be great.
Of course, it has to be done.
Lovely.
But yeah, defo this year. So
I even answered my second question, like what made you start with the gym and everything? I think you've answered that in the thing.
Well, I think from the first ever gym session that I did was when me and my like first proper girlfriend, like when we broke up, I think like it hit quite badly.
No.
I think one of them ones where we've been together for quite a while and I just had so much built up of emotions, and yeah, to be honest, it was just like I needed to get my emotions out in a different way, and I just turned towards the gym. And even then, like, I didn't see much progress, but even just by going to the gym, like, I could just tell, like, mentally, emotionally, that I was getting so much better.
That's
and
good.
Obviously then introduced my coach who, like I said, just transformed the way I was completely. And then that's when I properly started the gym. That's when the transformation happened. And I really wish that I would have started TikTok when I did the transformation, because the videos would have been unreal. But
if you didn't know, guys, he has a TikTok as well.
I do a bit of TikTok.
Little TikTok on the side.
I really wish I would have started it when I did. But I'm still blessed to be where I'm at. Like, I'm only on like 12.2. But
What does that mean? Sorry.
12.2 thousand followers.
Oh, sorry. Of course.
But it's like, it's nice to see. Like, we've got a really nice community. I go live a lot, and like the whole gym people, they're always like supportive. Like, I hardly have any hate, which is so nice. And you see loads of like TikTok people with like loads of hate and whatnot. But like the gym community, like so many people like trying to help you, trying to be there for you. Like so many like gym clothing brands and even supplement brands messaging you.
Ooh,
and it's good. No, it's really enjoyable. So although I didn't start it when I did, I'm very thankful that I did start my journey with it. But
good for you. Well done on you.
Thank you very much.
So we've just been talking about TikToks. As you said, you don't get a lot of hate, but when you do get the hate, how do you respond to it?
Do you know what? I think within myself, I've gone through the years, like, and it's gonna sound very big headed, and I'm really not that type of person, but being quite like an alright looking guy, a lot of people have a lot of like jealousy and a lot of like resentment towards you. And obviously I've experienced that, and before, like, I took it to heart, and I'd be like, oh, like, and again, my approach is always humble. Like, I would never go and be like all cocky and everything like that. But throughout the years, like, I've really realised that this is my life. Like, I'm just gonna live within my own like world. Like, I don't need to be. I don't need to be, what's it like, constricted towards all these other people's feelings towards me and playing my life by their ear. So I think for me, when I started receiving hate time ago, like when I used to do singing videos, I would delete the video.
Really?
Yeah, like I just didn't want it to be on there. Like, I was like, oh wow, people don't like the video, right? Let me just delete it. Even though I had a load of love and so many people saying this is amazing.
There's something in the back of your head. No, I hear you saying.
I shouldn't have posted that. Like, oh no, like. But now, like, I'll post a video, even if it's like a singing video or even on live sometimes. Like, you're obviously going to get that, like, one of them little, like, fake accounts that come on there and just try and, like, wind you up and whatnot. But even then, you look at that comment, you laugh, and you just, and all I think in the back of my head is just jealousy, like, and that's what I do. But, like I said, not much hate. And I'm so surprised, because I thought I'd get a lot more, and especially with, like, TikTok as a platform, that, like, they do really well with it and everything like that, with, like, community guidelines and everything. But I think in general, like I said, the community that I have within the gym and everyone around me is just so positive, which is where I need to be.
Everyone around you later,
yeah.
Don't worry. So as you guys heard, he sings, and I remember back in the day you auditioned. Yeah, bring it up. I remember one day, guys, when X Factor was popping. I remember I was just, everyone's auditions. I knew of you. I didn't know you very well. And I just see you come onto the stage with your guitar. I went, okay. Oh, wow, you can sing. But they didn't put you through.
No.
How was that whole process, please?
Do you know what? That has got to be one of the best experiences that I've ever done, but also one of the worst.
Really?
Yeah. And the reason why is due to the fact that you have to do an abundance amount of auditions before you even get to where you are on that stage. So you have to, I think, off the top of my head, it was so long ago now, I think it was around 5 to 6 auditions before you get on the stage.
Yeah, love.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You had to do 5 auditions just to audition.
You walk in and there's like this massive area and there's these little like booths, but they're all open, so you're hearing everyone else sing.
Yeah.
And like you go in this little booth.
Yeah.
You then sing a bit of a song and they go, yeah, go to the next one. Or they go, oh, just go home.
How old were you when
16.
Wow.
Yeah, I went with my dad and yeah, it was mad. And then went through all them auditions, met some lovely people along the way. And then yeah, we left the audition, and then once you've done like your 5 or 6, you have to then go home.
Okay.
And then you either get called back and then they're like, yeah, you're going to come on the live auditions, or you just get on now, you're not going to be on it this year. And you think, all right. So I hadn't heard anything in a while, and I was thinking, oh, maybe that's just it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not too disheartened, like, it is what it is. And then literally no word of a lie, I think it was about 2 hours after, I must have received a call from a lady, and she was like, oh, is this Sam? And I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, we just want to invite you back to the live auditions. Wow. And my heart dropped, like, I was so gassed, like, it was an amazing feeling, and this is what I'm saying, like, the feeling is like no other. And especially something that I wanted to do back then, it was just so nice.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, went to the live auditions. Before I stepped on the stage, you have to go in a room and do an audition before you go on stage, so they can hear if your voice is anything, or see if they don't actually want you. So I did the audition, and the guy was like, yeah, that's perfect. Like, we want you to go to live auditions. And I was like, like brilliant, so gassed. Went to walk out the room and he went, is that the song you're going to sing?
Oh.
And I said, yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, we're going to need to get clearance for that song. Because
What was the song?
It was called Something in the Water by Tom Grennan.
Ooh.
And because I was playing up my guitar.
Yeah.
So the guy was like, oh, we're going to need to get clearance for that song from Tom Grennan for you to be able to play it. So they call these artists or their managers or anything.
Oh, my.
They have to call these artists up to make sure that they can be authorised.
Is that... Oh, shit.
And then I think I was like waiting for a good 4 or 5 hours. Bearing in mind, like, I got there on the Monday morning, got there at 6 o'clock. Yeah, it was early. So I had to wake up at like 4, half 4 to get into London.
Oh, gosh.
And then...
For us, Hearts lot is a trek to get into
honestly,
London.
Driving there is not fun. But yeah, we got there and obviously had to wait and wait and wait. And I'm thinking, oh, they'll get it cleared, like X Factor, like. And in the end, they were like, we can't get clearance for the song, like Tom Grennan's like agents or his production team are not answering, like we can't get through to him.
So that whole time you were waiting, they didn't even answer.
So they went, you're gonna need to, because they give you like 5 options of songs you have to sing. They give you a list of like what you want to sing in that. So I'd made 5 options. They were like, oh yeah, you're gonna need to sing your second song. And then once I'd realised what I put in my second song, I didn't want to sing it.
What was the second song? Do you remember?
I think it was X by James T.W.
James T.W.
Yes, all these songs were like just very like not very well known, and but they were songs that I could sing like
proper.
Well.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
So, yeah, I went on stage with my guitar, absolutely myself, and all I got was a roar, like from the crowd, like 10,000 people just screaming.
I bet that felt amazing.
And it was like, again, I was smiling, and then all I hear from like someone in the back of the crowd was like, "You're a salt," and that just put a smile on my face. Like I was creasing. I've never like smiled. Like the grin was so big, but the fashion sense wasn't. And I tell you now, the fashion sense, apart from the Alpha DBNT, the skinny jeans and the running trainers were just not it.
No, I feel like everyone's evolved with their fashion. Because let's be real.
Oh.
The skinny jeans back in the day, yeah, they were top tier.
Yeah, but not when you have like massive quads and like these big ass legs. Like, it wasn't it. I always blame my mum for that. But we went on.
No, you look good.
You look good, son, but no. But yeah, obviously the crowd's reaction was really good. Started singing my song, like introduced myself, started singing my song, and obviously what they show on TV is very much different to what has happened.
I hate because they didn't show the whole song.
I only got like 15 seconds.
There you go. And I was like, what's happening? I was thinking at least be more, but then you know how it works. If they're only showing a little bit, they're either going to put you through or it's a no. So
when Simon told me to stop, and I hate them ones. You know them ones where and you're just like, my heart sunk. And he was like, have you got another song for me? I was like,
So you sang another song?
I had to sing another song. And it was This Town by Niall Horan.
Yeah.
And I sung that one, and then they were like, And I was like, no, I'm done. I'm finished. I'm finished twice, right? And I'm thinking, rah. He was like, what I'm going to do is... Yeah. So they obviously, everything that they said on camera, it was what they said.
It was real, okay.
But what they didn't get was when Simon said, what I want you to do is I want you to go back with my music team. Yep. That I want you to go back with my music team, pick a song that like is quite well known. Yeah. Learn it. Yeah. And come back on Friday.
Wait.
They don't show that. I'll probably get in like... we might get in trouble, but they were like, come back on Friday. So I've... like, a bit disheartened, but at the same time, my mum...
Did you come back on Friday?
Yeah. So I went on the Monday, and then they brought me into the music production Sony team. Yeah. My mum's like, they've given you a second chance, like, be happy, like, and I'm like, okay, look at the bright side.
No,
like,
they've given you another chance, yeah.
And then they were like, right, you need to learn this song. Mm-hmm. I was like, what, can I not pick? They were like, no, we want you to learn this song.
Oh, so they gave you a song to learn?
Yeah, some Avicii song, I can't even remember what it was now. I had no clue what it was. And I'm sitting there like, okay, driving all the way back now from London to Stevenage. And then I'm like, right, okay, learn this song. Mm-hmm. Feel a bit disheartened, but let's go. Mm-hmm. learn the song, go back on Friday, and I get brought into a room before I go.
Okay.
Again, waking up at 4:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning to get there for 6. And they've brought me into a room and I'm like, is everything all right? They were like, yeah, we just want to chat.
This is not sounding good. Wait, okay.
And I was like, okay. And they were like, right, so we've got some good news and we've got some bad news. And I always like starting with the bad news because then it can be counteracted with some good news.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, you won't be on X Factor this year. And I was just like...
So wait, hold on. You went through 5 auditions before getting on the stage. You went through them putting their hand up twice. Then saying come back on Friday.
Yeah.
And then them telling you good news, bad news. And then the bad news is being you're not going to be on X Factor.
Yeah.
What's the point of the good news?
So I was just like, well, I wish like you would have told me over the phone. Like it would have been a lot easier. Like I wouldn't have felt the way I do now. He was like, no, but we got some good news for you.
What was the good news?
I was like, all right. They were like, right, we want you to go on Britain's Got Talent. And I was like, what? They were like, we want you to go on Britain's Got Talent, and then we'll see how you do on that because we feel like you'll appeal to that sort of like audience.
Okay.
And obviously there was a lot more that was said, but again, I really don't think I can say that bit. But
damn.
But I was a bit like disheartened, and that's when it hit me to like that was probably one of the worst experiences of my life.
Oh.
And then obviously like everything's good now, but that whole ride home, I think like it was so quick because I was just in my own thoughts and like everything was just silent. Like everyone was talking to me, like my family, like, oh, you've done so well, like obviously as they're gonna do. But I'm hearing nothing. Like I'm literally just like staring into the abyss. And I'm thinking, rah, like I've just wasted so much time.
Did you go on Britain's Got Talent?
Nah.
Of course not.
And I was just like, and after that, like it really like stopped me from wanting to pursue music. And it really hit like emotionally, physically, mentally, like all them different factors. I was just like, I can't be bothered to do this anymore. If this is what like
being in the music
business is, I don't want to be a part of it. Like that is so draining. Like I'm coming home like feeling so tired. It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I know obviously I've woken up at 5 o'clock in the morning, but just the drainage, everything is just like I'm so tired. Like eyes like gone. Like everything. I'm just like I want to go to bed, and like it's awful. But again, like I said, like I'm so blessed to have that experience, and like again the crowd was so amazing. Like the people, and it opened so many more doors for me. Like. I had like a modelling like agency message me from that. Didn't really do much with it at the time, but a lot of doors opened. So it was in a way it was good, and obviously it was bad because obviously it didn't want me to pursue what I wanted to do, which was music back then. But everything happens for reasons. It's God's timing. You know what I'm saying? So God's got a plan for all of us.
I hear you, of course. Damn! Wow.
Mental.
Oh my God! You know that TV's fake. No, for real, TV is
when
fake.
I saw because they called me. Like a couple months later, we're like, oh, we're gonna put you in the show, and I was like, didn't even do anything, like literally sang.
That's because they keep your details.
And then they were like, we're just gonna put you in the show, like it's only gonna be like a short clip, but is it alright? And I was like, yeah. I wish I would have said no, by the way, but I said yeah, and then obviously it aired, and I was like, wow, I'm on TV.
I feel like when you see yourself on TV, you're like, damn.
I got bare followers.
There you go.
But
there you go.
So back then, I was like, I don't care. Like, look at all these letters. But it was hilarious. But yeah, it was a good experience, and like I said, a lot more opportunities came with it. But if I could go back in time, I defo wouldn't have done it. But it's one of them things. Like I said, just gotta get through with it.
Of course.
It is what it is.
Of course. So let's move on to your friends, your friendship group, the big six. I've been seeing.
No, it's not the big. It's the serious six. Come on now, you've got
whatever, man. Sorry, guys. Serious six.
Serious six.
So I've been seeing every time I see you on live because you're always most of the time you're with them.
Always.
Yes. I'm not gonna be like rude, but you are the only white friend in your group, and sometimes I see the comments like, "Do you support Black Lives Matter?" from people just because they see you the only white boy with your black group of friends. How is it you being the only white boy in that group?
I love it. Like I can't lie. I'm not gonna lie. No, but it is like.
No, I hear you.
It's mad because before I was in a friendship group of just like just white people, like, and that everything was calm. And then I met one of my really good mates, Freeman, and he introduced me to everyone. And obviously, when you know people that know people that know people, like, everyone starts getting involved. And then, yeah, sixth form happened, and we like met all the Freeman boys that came over to like, and other people that came from different schools, and like we had a really close friendship group. And again, being the only white guy, it's like a lot of people, like, especially when you start being around people, you're going to learn like characteristics, like the environment you're in. It is what it is. And a lot of people in school would be like, oh, like he's trying to act black. And like he thinks he is, and like
God, people are just so stupid.
And do you know what, like, I was expecting it, like, in a way, because like people always try and find things, and especially, like I said before, where people would sometimes, especially in school is such a toxic like place sometimes. People always trying to like find something to talk about, and obviously one of the main topics. But yeah, it was being in a friendship group is like with these boys is just like, again, like, it's gonna sound, but I don't see like the colour.
You don't see the
I don't see
colour? No,
it's genuinely like the vibes that all of us have are just mad. Like,
you guys just have fun.
They're unmatched. I'm telling you now, if I could say half the stories that happen in Napa, oh my gosh, we'd be sitting here all day and we'd be laughing. But nah, I think every time like you're with them, there's something happening. Like, it's always good. Something, like, everything, and like introducing to like new families, and like obviously meeting new people. Me and Maya Alec got really close. And Alec really helped me get into like my religion side of things now. So I'm very much like trying to be like a devoted Christian. Like, I've changed like a lot of my ways, and although I've kept some, it's hard to obviously just straight away like lose everything that I once was. But again, he was someone, and his family was so helpful to me to try and be able to really push into what I wanted to start doing and what the person I wanted to really be.
Yeah.
So again, like, all these people that have like entered my life have always been positive people, and people that have always brought like good things with them. I've never associated myself with people that have negative connotations, or people that I don't see going anywhere in life, because I surround myself with people that I want to be like myself. I want to go places. I want to do big things. So you got to surround yourself with them sorts of people, and
like
especially with these boys.
I like that.
That's what you're gonna get.
That's so powerful. Oh my gosh. Side question though, out of your Series 6, who's the one you're close to? Like, I feel like you can't say I'm close with everyone. You need to give me one person. One person.
I think recently it's been Theo.
Okay.
Because we've just been spending so much time like together. Through going to the gym, through like going to like some day events. Like, we've just been very close, and like characteristics are quite similar. But overall, I probably would have to say, like, again, Alec, and only because the guy has done like so much, again, like family wise, helping with like the religion side of things. I just feel like we gel so much. Like, that guy will always put a smile on anyone's face. Like, you could be
he can.
You could be in the worst possible state, and that guy will smile, and you just be like, all right, calm.
Oh,
like,
no, he can. Oh, don't even.
Do you know what I'm saying?
When I told him I got a job, man, I was shouting over the phone.
But he's just someone you want in your life. Like, you post an Instagram photo, and he's like commenting or sending voice notes like, cheese! Like, oh my gosh! He's like, nah, what are you doing? Like, and bearing in mind, obviously, he was single at the time and everything like that. Like, back then, he's saying, "Raw, you really don't want any of us to win, like none of us." And like, he just makes you absolutely crease. Like,
no,
if you want anyone to gas you up, you go, right, oh, look at this post, and he'll be like, "I'm done." He won't even some words. Some days he won't even say anything. He'll look at you and be like, and you just know straight away, like, okay, that's a good post. Like,
oh gosh.
But yeah, it's defo Alec. But in more recent times, with Alec obviously being away in uni, it's defo me and Theo have been gelling a lot more. But even so with the other boys, like, I've always been close with everyone at a certain point, and Calvin and Io, like, I never had like a really close relationship with them, and then ever since Napa, the whole relationship between ourselves have been like a lot more ever growing. We're in we've got a little like Bible studies group with them boys in it. It's all we've called it Kingdom Men. But it's good. Now and that's what I'm saying. We've gotten closer within that sort of region, and then as well as like going out on holidays with each other. We went to Paris last year as well, so it was nice to be able to get along with new people. And me and Win especially have gotten closer a lot recently as well. And yeah, like I said, like obviously all of them are my boys, but yeah, these certain individuals we've
Of course,
we've
no.
gained.
Hear you. Oh, that's so sweet.
But
So,
our friendship group is massive though.
I see.
Like we call them the Freeman boys, and then we've got the Nobel boys. Like because there's so many of us.
And I feel like when you guys are together, that's just the whole crowd at this point.
On my birthday was huge.
I saw.
Where was my invite? He wasn't here. I didn't. It wasn't like a very massive thing though, innit? Like
it's okay.
But a lot of people didn't come. That
what?
Because
it was during Christmas holidays.
That's what I'm saying. When my birthday is so close to Christmas, what are you gonna do? I put in a message. I understand if none of you can come because obviously that is right next to Christmas. But it'd be nice to see all of you there. But even so, like we were taking up like 4 or 5 booths. Of just how many people were there. A lot of people. And even then, we had about 6 to 8 people not being able to go there anyway.
Oh wow!
So
still a lot then.
Literally.
You had a good time though.
Oh, the vibes were immaculate.
See, so with all your friends, like the ones that I know of most, the Freeman boys, you have Joe, who's a TikToker, personal shopper. You have you and Theo gymming, and then everyone like Fad's doing his TikTok. Is there like, I feel like, are you a person who wants to like grow with your boys or like do the same thing? Because you're gymming, you have the TikTokers in it, influencers. Is there like something you would want to do more TikToking like them, or just sticking to gymming and PT?
I think last year at the start of like 2023, well, it might have been the year before, I'm not too sure now, but me, Theo and Joe actually started a group chat and we're like, right, this year we're gonna become influencers. Like we're gonna do it. We all know what we want to do. We all know the lane we want to be in. Let's go and do it.
Yeah.
Joe knew what lane he could be in because fashion side with the J suppliers that he had, like everything was there. Yeah. He had to still make and do a lot, but he had that sort of niche to be able to go to.
Yeah.
Theo again, fashion side of TikTok. He had that niche and he was like, right, I'll stick with that. Both very good and like dress really well.
Yes, they are.
Myself, I was a bit more stuck because at first I was like, right, what kind of avenue can I go down? What niche can I keep? And at first I was like, oh, right, we'll do the singing one. Like, let's see how that goes and like everything like that. And mine started off very slowly, and again, I wasn't really that much into it. Like these boys, like Joe, posting on Instagram, TikTok nearly every single day, like trying to get them interactions, trying to get them posts. Like that guy has grinded so much for where he is now, and credit to him. I say that to him every time because to be able to do what he did and gain as many followers as he has, it's all credit to himself.
Of course.
And I think he is very much a driving force for a lot of the boys doing what they want to do. Theo done really well with his side of the fashion TikTok as well. And he was always posting. Again, not more as frequently as Joe, but he was still posting.
Yeah.
For myself, again, I was like, right, I'm not posting. The views aren't doing that well. I'm going to leave it for a bit. I was like, that's not really what I want to be doing. Like, and that's what I kind of put in my head. Like, I'll just push it to the side. And then once the gym started happening, that's then when I wanted to start TikTok again because I found the niche that none of the other boys were doing because I didn't want to feel like I was copying Joe as well. Like Joe, like I said, had his niche. He was now on like 24k followers or something like that. And I was just like, nah, I don't want to be copying him. Again, more people saying, oh, he's just only doing TikTok because Joe is, or he's only copying the fashion side because Joe is, or something
saying
like
that.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't want
okay.
people like that because I know what people would say and how people talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I went into the gym niche knowing that was a way in which I could do well with TikTok, and especially that none of the boys were doing like that side of TikTok. I thought I could progress this, and it was only quite funnily enough that the video that blew up was a singing one.
Oh,
so
really?
before, when it wasn't that busting before, when I wanted to do singing in TikTok, it was then now when I did a carpool karaoke to the gym that the video blew up, and that's why I gained a lot of the followers that I have. A lot of them were from lives, and lives do help a lot with the followings and everything like that. But yeah, the boys definitely inspire to want to do it and aspire to do better. Like you see Joe and what he's done. Again, the collaborations he's having, the people that are approaching him.
Yeah.
You look at that and think, right, I could do that. I want that. Like,
Yeah,
and then, like I said, credit to himself because he's done it. And that's why a lot of the boys now, you can see it. A lot of the boys are like, I could do TikTok. Like, I want to do TikTok. And like as he said previously, I think he said it in a video, but the people that were doubting him and the people that were saying to him like, "Oh, you'll never make it," or "What are you doing? Like that's so cringe." He is now where he's at, and they're like, "Oh my god, well done, bro! Like you've done so well." And like,
Yeah.
and I felt like similar. Obviously, not on that big of a platform yet, but I feel like that as well. People that were before once like, "Oh, I don't want to know this guy. I don't want to be associated with this person."
Yeah.
And now coming up to me in my DMs or messaging me or coming to me and be like, "Oh my god, like your gym is doing so well. Like you're on your grind."
People.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just like, you weren't there for me at the start, so don't try and act like you're here now when I'm doing well. And I know obviously like I'm not a massive shot, and I don't need to act like that. Again, humbling my approach, but I just don't like fake people around me. And as I said before, I'm in a group of people that are all real, that want to progress in life. I don't need them people on the side to put me down. But yeah, definitely something I want to pursue is the TikTok side of things, and then hopefully when I do become a PT, it'll help massively. Yeah.
I see you. One more question for you, for the deep. You're a good-looking guy. Have you ever had your heart broken before?
You want to end the deep ones on this? Rah.
Yeah. End it. I'm good with my questions.
You are.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to get into it?
We can.
Get into it.
We can.
Go ahead.
I think it was like my first proper relationship.
How old are you?
Cool. How old was I now? I think I was like 17 at the time.
Okay.
I think it was around that sort of age. Can't really remember now. But me and my ex, like, we're together. Like, we had a lot of time together. We spent like nearly every day together. Like, our parents were always like, "What? Do you ever like not see each other?" Like,
what's going on?
Literally that. But we had a very good connection. Like, obviously, it was good. Like, we had a very good time. I think that being quite young as well, we were quite young, naive, like subjected to a lot on like the social media side. Like, this person should be doing this and this person shouldn't be doing that. I feel like it all just gets in your head sometimes. And I feel like as well, we were so young that there were times in which we'd be having a go at each other and like, you just, why are we arguing? And like, it just got to the point where there was just no need to be in it anymore. And as unfortunate as it was, it just so happened to just end. And like, from my side, like, I did end the relationship, but I knew that she wouldn't. So I knew that I had to.
Okay.
Not that I wanted to, but it was right for the relationship.
Yeah.
And then she moved on quite quickly, but I think that's what hurt more, is the fact that I think she was mentally out of it a lot longer before than I was, because I was mentally out of it like a day or two before, because that's why I did it. Because once I'm out of a headspace, I'm done. Like, I don't want to associate myself with that person anymore. I still have so much love for this person.
Yeah.
And I'll always be there for that person, because you've spent a lot of time together. Like, you've gotten to know the family. Like, it's so hard to break a relationship up like that and then have no ties. She's all happy. Like I've said, like, there's no bad blood from my side or anything like that. But yeah, I think when she moved on quite quickly, I think that's what hit me harder. And that's why, as I said before, I went into the gym, because from that heartbreak and the emotion I wanted to get out, I didn't want to vent it on other people. I wanted to solidify myself in a gym, lone wolf mentality, just straight in and do what I need to do.
I hear that.
Yeah, heart was broken, but yeah, we're all good now.
We're all good now.
DTB for life. No, I'm joking.
Okay, so that was the last one of the deep questions, giving you a break. But getting into the nitty-gritty.
Nitty-gritty stuff.
So you were talking about going on live. I'm going to start straight in there. One day I was just scrolling through live. Yeah. I know you were not in ends. You were somewhere else. A bit far out. Yeah. With your boys. And then I just hear a girl's voice in the background. You want to comment?
No comment. No, I'm joking. No, we were in Wales.
Okay. Wow.
Yes.
Wales.
Yes.
Okay. Continue. You're in Wales.
We were in Wales. It was quite far out.
Very far out.
Yeah.
Wales. Is this where the girl lives?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this so? Who is she? You don't need to give names, but who is she to you?
At the moment, we're just
talking.
Getting
to know each
Things
other.
are like progressing quite nicely at the moment.
Okay.
But yeah, nothing too serious at this stage, because I think there's a lot that's happening in her life. I think she's looking to move to go to London.
Okay.
I think we're in a very good place. Like, we're very strong from the fact that we're in a distance away. But yeah, things are just progressing quite nicely. I think that the fact of the matter is, a lot of people will like look at this and be like, "Oh, I know who it is because of the location." But the fact that we can like keep it private, but also just know between ourselves that this is going to progress somewhere eventually if things carry on going the way they are, and I'm quite happy with like the way that it is. I don't need to like flourish it all over. I also want to do my thing, and I
Private
want her
life
to
is
do
a good life.
exactly her thing, and I want us to be able to like go on our journeys together, but also separately. So I feel like the fact of the matter is, because we're in a good place and everything's the way it is, we just keep it quite private. Obviously, like here we have a little bit of a throw in now and then, but like yeah, it's been going well. Nice little went there, had a nice little time, nice little TikTok live, and then that was it, right?
Happy for you. No, that sounds nice. With TikTok, have you had like any beef with any influencers at all?
Yes.
Oh, that was quick.
Honestly, I could.
Talk your shit if you want to.
No, it's actually with. I don't want to get too much into it because I don't want to even shed light on this person. But
go ahead. Who is it? Are they like well known?
To the TikTok world, yes.
Who?
I'll tell you after the pod.
Okay.
This person will know, but we started speaking like just on a friends basis at first.
Okay.
Things were going quite well. But she had just recently come out of a relationship with another big TikTok star. Again, I'll tell you later. Okay. Yeah, she just come out of something, but was showing all the signs that she was like ready to progress into something.
Okay.
And it was quite soon, and I think even though what she was saying was that she didn't want anything, actions were speaking a bit differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get so wound up with these sorts of people, but things were going nicely, and then in the end, like we stopped.
Okay.
I think it was from her side more that she pushed it, so it might look like I'm a bit salty, but she pushed it from her side, like that she wasn't ready for anything, and that was fine because at the same breath, I think I might have rushed into something, and that's what I seem to do. I seem to rush into things. I needed to take a step back and be like,
no,
right.
I'm the same with you. Don't even worry about that.
I need to evaluate the situation. So it was kind of a blessing in disguise. I went on holiday with the boys, had a great time. And then they were like, just bare speaking, like, what, like, you've been on holiday. I know that you've done this and I know you've done this. And I think you've been disrespectful towards the situation. And this is why I don't want to chat to you and all this.
Did she own you? What the hell?
And I was just like, I don't understand where you're coming from.
Married life.
Bro. And I just obviously didn't understand where she was coming from. Like I said, like, I was just like, right, let's just leave it there. Yeah. Hadn't spoken in ages.
Yeah.
And then I've obviously met someone, had a really good connection with this person. And it was so to happen that these two despise each other. Yes. I didn't know. It's not even one of them ones. It's not one of them ones, yeah, where I'm like, I've gone and found someone that she doesn't like.
I'm excited for after the podcast.
But I was very much unaware of these two having a beef before. Like, I don't want to bring it up because
another big TikToker?
Yeah.
Oh, bruh, what's going on?
It's the person that was.
Okay.
But yeah, these obviously don't like each other. And then when I started speaking to the person I am now, didn't like it. Exactly. So there was just conflict between, like, I'm saying, like, please just, like, leave the situation alone. But she wasn't leaving the situation
I'm just
alone.
confused. Why she don't like it when she ain't yours? A bit tapped, but go ahead.
They want you when they can't have you.
Yeah, like that.
But yeah, no, I'm very happy with the, like I said, I'm very happy with the way I'm in at the moment. And I felt like, even after me saying, look, I need you to bake off a bit. Like, I know you two have had beef.
Yeah.
Even though we may still be like amicable and like we might speak now and then, the fact that you two have had a past in which you don't like each other, I think that I need to be with the person that I'm looking to be with, rather than yourself.
Yep.
And like, even though this is a friendship,
Yep,
it's not something that I think could last longer than something that could be with this person.
Tell him again.
So they understood. So I thought, and then.
So you thought?
Funnily enough, we were in a live, and dancing and like singing with the boys, doing what we do on live, and they've then again come into my live, started messaging in the live, and start being like, "Oh, is this song about me and all this?" And I'm just going, "Yo, you just need to like bake off," and then that caused problems between me and the guy I've been speaking to. Because this person is, even though I've asked her to stop, she's still trying to get involved. So I was just like, this just needs to end. And then she made a TikTok about me, and it was just mental. Like,
is this TikTok still out there?
Yes. Honestly, it's not like a singular one where it's like it's over the course of like last year.
Okay.
And people that she was speaking to.
Oh, I'm gonna find out after. Christ.
I couldn't believe when she posted it, because obviously when I look at that, I was thinking, "Wee," but she posted it, and then that, like I said, I wanted to put all my time into this person rather than that person. I think she just didn't like that sort of way that I was doing it, and obviously reacted the way she had in trying to get on this person's nerve.
Damn, she sounds. Let me know. Let me not hate on the girl. Let me go. She don't sound nice.
But like I said, I've always got love for people, and I wasn't trying to end things badly. But as soon as like people start showing disrespect towards me and her, then I've got to be like, look, it's
relax
in a nice way. Please move, and that's the way it's got to be. Like, I'll always be like a gentleman about these sorts of things, but at the same time, you just need that little bit of push in the end to be like, right, I've told you nicely, please, like, leave us to it. But you're trying to still keep like.
It just sounds petty and childish.
There was no need to, and then I think deaded now. I think it's all done.
You can move on.
Exactly.
The other one.
Exactly.
Not other one. Other person.
Yes.
So they're a person. Okay. When you said your first video that blew up on TikTok was carpool karaoke, what is one of your favourite songs to sing on carpool karaoke?
I don't know. It's whatever I'm feeling at the time. Like.
But what's that one song that you sang over and over again, but then you see it pop and be like, yeah, my song.
Mirrors.
Justin Timberlake.
Yes. No word of a lie. That song slaps in the car. I got a new car, and a bass that hits and everything. That song, just every time you put it on, you're like, I'm about to sing my heart out. Like.
Fads, is his voice good when he sings the song?
I'm falling in love with it.
But we must have sent each other a TikTok. Like, I think it was like the day before I actually posted that video, and it was a guy singing the Justin Timberlake song.
Yeah.
And I would like, again, like, you just remember that song and you're just like, I just love it every time. Just like you sing that in the car, and every time. But what a lot of people love is the Afro beats.
Oh! Can't go wrong with Afro beats.
Honestly, but that's the genre that people love, and especially now, like ever since that video, a lot of my demographic has been from Nigeria.
Pasta and lobster.
That's all they kept on commenting. And at first, I remember messaging you. I was like, pasta and lobster. And obviously, this is the white shirt in me, innit? And I was thinking, what on earth? What is pasta and lobster? So I remember messaging Fads, and I must have gone, bro, what's pasta and lobster? And he was like, bro, it's from that song. And I was like, now I understand. And that was just so like the white in me, innit? But
dead. So what's your favourite Afrobeat song to sing them? Oh yeah. Give you that.
That's got to be Juice, innit?
Malik Berry.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But only because of just like the old factor, like the feel of it. Like you just get that euphoria of a song. That song always hits. Throwback tunes.
Yeah, throwback Afro beats. Oh my, that was a one. They don't make Afro beats like they did back in the day now. Freaking P Square. We're back. Oh.
It's touching the soul. But nah, I do love, and obviously again being with the boys and whatnot, like a lot of the music you listen to, just start falling in love with it. Like Afrobeats, like look on my playlist. Like everyone's asking, oh, send us a Spotify playlist. Like send us.
No, someone says send me your playlist. It's because
you know you've got a fire playlist.
You have good taste.
Literally, but even on the lives, again, keep on bringing it up a lot. But when you're singing on live and people are like, yo, is this your playlist? And you're like, yeah. They're like, send it now. Put it in here. And people love it. And like I said, the community that we have on TikTok Live, it's always like the same sort of like 20 to 50 people coming back in it. I think the most that we got was about 800 people. When we were sat in the car, had about 800 people watching.
You just sat in the car?
Yeah, singing. And we were doing a talent show.
Nah, TikTok, give me more followers so I can do that because that would be so fun.
The talent show was one of the best things I think we've ever done on live, because I see Swarm's doing it a lot on his thing now. God.
That guy, I have stories about him. He's a
but we started doing it, and this guy started rapping, and we must have gone like mental. We were like, wait, and he was so good. And even then, a load more people came in, and like obviously had some of the people coming in weren't actually doing it, and then other people just like doing what they wanted, and it was so good. And the vibes again that you get within like a carpool karaoke, they're always just immense. And like I said, the community that we have around us is just so lovely. And again, just people just being so positive and nice, and that's why you want to carry on doing the things you're doing.
Yeah, of course. Oh, that's just sounding great at a minute.
Honestly, things happen in life, but honestly, if you want to be happy, go on that.
Of course. So let's go back to your girl. Well, she ain't your girl, but near. Would you say she's your ideal girl?
I've never said that I have like a type.
Like,
obviously, it sounds very cliche now. Like, there people are like, it's all about personality.
I mean, what's wrong with that, bro?
But it is, and I think she. To be fair, like you look at past relationships and that, probably is my type. Like I go for a brunette more time.
I was even going to ask blondes or brunettes.
Brunettes.
Okay.
Brunettes. Nah, they're the wifey ones, isn't it? Sorry to everyone. But yeah, I think looks wise that, and again, if you're looking for a type on like, then yes, I would look and be like, yeah. But more time, I think we just very much vibe off each other. She's very much a person that I can get along with very well and very quickly and easily.
Yeah. We
can argue till the cows come home. Like we've got it in that, but what's funny is that we can always like settle it with like a smile or like or something like quite nice and quite between us, and then we're calm. And that's what I mean. Like, it's been nice to be able to have something like that, because previous relationships, by now I'd have been in a relationship, and like I would have like quick. And that's what I think was my problem, was that I was rushing into these things, and I think that's what kind of has not allowed me to progress in a relationship, because I've then gone in it quickly and gone, maybe I shouldn't have.
I hear that.
But
I side with you on that, definitely.
Yeah, no, things are going well. Like, and personality wise, like I said, just click off each other. So in that sense, then yeah, like we vibe off each other a lot. We're always like pushing each other to keep on posting, keep on winning, like in terms of things like that. And yeah, I think it's just positive and like healthy, and that's why I think that things are going like very well the way they are. And I think that I wouldn't now turn and be like, right, yeah, I'm gonna go and chat to other people. Like, I'm very much that tunnel vision on that person. Want to show respect and everything like that. But yeah, we just click, which I think if that continues, then it is gonna turn into something. But that's why we have this time to get to know each other, and that's why I feel like it's taken a lot longer, because it's needed to happen, and that's how I know if it's gonna be the right one.
I'm hoping for you.
Yeah, let's hope.
That it goes.
We're hoping.
Maybe she'll pop up on the pod.
Oh mate, I think she'd love to.
Okay. I've always wanted to ask a guy this actually, but first, you don't drink, do you? Is there a reason why?
I think it's just a lifestyle choice.
I hear you.
I think I see a lot of people enjoy a drink, and I just think that's them. And like I have a couple mates that enjoy a drink now and then, but I've never been the type to look at some like a drink and be like, I want a drink, or like, and I think it goes back to like my dad, and like I love my dad to pieces. I think through him like drinking quite a bit, I'm thinking, nah, I don't really want to drink. Like, it's not part of like something I want to do. I live a very healthy lifestyle. Before gym, I was playing football like 6 days a week.
Oh wow!
Like training and just playing games and coaching and everything that I could. I was very revolved around sport. I didn't want anything like that. I've never smoked. I've never like I've drunk, but every time I'm like, ooh, why did I do that? There was no need to.
I hear that.
I could genuinely count on how like my fingers how many times I've been drunk.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it is good.
Very good.
But yeah, I think it's just like a lifestyle choice in which I wanna live a healthy one, and I think that I don't need to drink, and especially like these people that if you go to a club, or not that I'm going to a club this year, by the way, but
at all,
2024 is not seeing me in a club.
Damn.
But previously, when I've been in a club, I don't need to have a drink to be able to flourish. I don't need to, even if I'm chatting to a female, or even if I'm just trying to have a good time, I don't need to drink in order for that to happen. I can bounce off someone. If I'm drinking a water, they go, "Oh, you got vodka?" I'm like, no. There's water. Even going up to a bar and going, "Boss, can I get a tap water, please?" He goes, "What?" And he's like, "I get a tap water." He's like, "Water?" Yeah, please.
What's wrong with a water?
You're going to a nightclub and people obviously expecting you to be getting.
Yeah, that's their commission, but what's wrong with a water?
But yeah, I think, like I said, healthy lifestyle choice. I want to wake up quite fresh in the morning. I'm quite an early bird in the mornings.
Are you still doing your ice baths?
Yeah, I do them now and then.
Wow.
I've had to stop for a bit because when I got ill, but even so, it's too cold now at the moment.
It's too cold!
Stepping outside feels like an ice bath.
It's cold!
But yeah, I just enjoy that waking up quite early in the morning, going for a run or going to the gym. I don't want to wake up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and have wasted the whole day. Can't say like my birthday was a bit different. Obviously, it's my birthday.
Yeah, I saw the shots you were taking.
I was finished. But that next day, the 28th, oh my gosh, I was sat there like.
I went out on New Year's Eve in London. I was by myself as well. And I remember when I got home, I don't know how I managed this. My parents, let me not talk too tough. Ignore me right.
But you went out by yourself. That's so like.
I've been doing this. I've been going to different events by myself. I actually recommend it to everyone.
Yeah, that's so mad.
Last year I went to this like R&B event, and it's so different to like you have the R&B brunches, reggae brunches. This one is so different where they do like karaoke and they do like a game show as well. So I asked to be a contestant, and they said if you can find 3 other people, come. I couldn't. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go by myself. Why not? I ended up having a best time ever.
Yeah.
And then I've been to that same event twice, all by myself. Because sometimes friends, they'll be like, yeah, I can't go, I don't have money. I said, come, I'll go by myself then.
Yeah.
So then New Year's Eve, I was gonna go to an event, and I was dreading it because I said, I need to find someone. It's New Year's Eve. I don't want to be alone. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go. Done. My mum and dad will kill me because they know I went by myself. But I always recommend just go to an event yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like there's
so
newfound confidence.
That's so good though. That you can find it within yourself to just go. Like a lot of people will have that sort of fear factor of like looking like they're by themselves, or like everything like that. But you can go.
I went.
That's mad.
I went.
Fair play to you though.
Thank you. Massively. I went. I had a great time. And then sometimes people come up to you and be like, we saw you standing by yourself. Do you want to hang out with us?
Yeah.
Come.
See people like that.
Easy.
Gotta love people like that in life.
I had a great time. Sometimes best events are by yourself. Sounds sad, but I don't care.
Honestly.
I'm loving life. I'm trying to do more this year, hopefully.
Yeah, I love day events though. They are. Me and Theo, and that's why I say me and Theo have gotten so close recently, is because of these day events. Like a lot of the boys don't really like that music. But I love house music, and so does Theo. And like,
he's not class.
He loves it.
To be like
he loves
music.
it. Obviously, he loves his other genres of music. But that guy loves an unts. I promise you. He probably won't like me saying. He definitely won't like me saying that, but he loves an unts. But yeah, we've been to loads of day events. We went to a boat club event, and it was on a rooftop bar. Unreal, one of the best things I've ever been to.
Wow.
And the people there were lovely, and it's like it's not too crowded, and that's why I hate clubbing. It's because it's so tight. People are like barging past.
And then especially if you're under the influence, you're like, "Am I telling you to get off me?" Nah, I hear you.
Honestly, this is why I've like this year like. I'm not gonna say it for definite, but I'm gonna try my very best not to go to a club this year because I just don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy the environment.
I hate clubs now.
On New Year's Eve, we went to a boat club event in Shoreditch.
Oh, gone to Shoreditch.
Again, I thought it was gonna be like a nice event because normally boat club events they do it quite minimal people, like, but it's quite spacious. This one was packed, and although it was a good event,
New Year's Eve, you said.
Yeah.
There you go.
Too many people. Again, felt like a nightclub situation. I went home at 12. Happy New Year, got home. I was on that train. Last train home.
Oh, see, I missed my last train.
What'd you have to get an Uber?
Yeah, because I was in Central, and then I said, yeah, calm. If I leave at the right time, I can get the train, then I'll get my last train from Finsbury Park. I saw the station in Holborn. I went, yeah, love, I'm going to get an Uber to Finsbury Park. I missed the train by a minute.
Hey.
Bless my parents, though. We'll have a group chat. They said, and my mum, you know, mothers, she likes to track me. She said, "Are you on the train?" I went, "No, mum." She went, "Did you miss it?" I said, "Yes, mum." She went, "You have to get an Uber." I said, "Yes, mum." £100 the whole Uber. I feel like if I was smart enough, if I got the Uber from my house from Holborn, it would have been cheaper. But I did 2 Ubers.
Hey.
Yeah, and then even the guy when I was on my way home, because I parked my car in Leisure, so because.
Hey, did you get a ticket?
No.
Oh, fairs.
No.
They're always hot on that place as well.
No, I finesse it because I used to work at Wagons, innit?
Of course.
Park near Wagon Mama, and they're like, "Oh, okay, you just
Working.
work." You just work. But I remember that day I went, "Rah, if I can go to London at night by myself, it's fine."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Iron Apple. Take a sip of my drink.
Yeah, literally, I might need to clean my throat for this one. Like, what I can and can't say too much.
You said you have a few stories. A few stories. Do you want to tell me a few stories that you can say? Because I'm intrigued.
Yeah, now to be fair, we had such a good time. We, even at the airport, even before the airport, everyone gathered at Theo's.
Ooh, vibe.
And we had all our suitcases. And you see Alec. He's got this, gym bag, yeah? And I promise you, it is the funny... We've gone, "What's that?" And he goes, "My suitcase."
Oh, no.
I feel so bad for baiting him out of it.
Oh,
but it was so funny, yeah? The vibes were just immaculate from the get-go. Theo's gone, "Oh my God, I've got another suitcase that we'll just transfer it." And they went, "Oh, perfect." And we were like...
Another suitcase.
Honestly. And he was going to carry this, rugby bag to,
Don't you guys work in Dundell?
Yeah.
Okay, come, love. Okay,
Yeah, literally.
Okay.
The guy did not want it. No, anyway. It was so funny. We're all sitting there, packing his clothes into his suitcase. And he's just laughing his head off. And from there, even at the airport, we had a great time. Me and Fad sat next to each other. We were... roomies. But yeah, every single day apart from the last day was a good day.
What happened on the last
Oh
day?
no, I think we were all just finished.
One
of them ones.
Of course.
I think we're all just mentally drained.
Was that
physically.
obviously you guys went Paris in it as well?
Yeah, that was
that your first big trip together?
I guess in a way.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, that was only a couple of days. That was literally 2-3 days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we did a long weekend.
Oh, okay.
And it didn't really feel that long.
Mm.
We went to the Eiffel Tower, but even then, we didn't even really do much.
Mm.
So it just felt like we did good things, but went clubbing again. But I think I left early again on that.
Yeah, and the food.
Yeah, food. It was a good time, but I think Napa was our first big holiday.
Are there more on the cards?
Oh, 100%. Series 6 will be seen again this summer.
6. I need to get you guys on a pod then.
Oh, facts. But, the vibes were just immaculate. I can't even remember. I think the first day, that was Pambos. Tuesday, Thursday.
No. First day was...
Oh, we didn't do anything.
Yeah, we were just walking
We were
around.
just chilling, and then we went to a club in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Black and White, which is probably the most bait club in Napa. Everyone just literally like half asleep, having to wait till 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, everyone left at 6, by the way.
In the morning?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Get back. Get back at 6:30. You've then got to stay up another half an hour to wait for breakfast at 7.
Is that what you guys did?
Yep.
Ew. Are you crazy?
I promise you, we are honest. We're eating this food, and I'm so surprised that none of us like fell asleep in our plates. Like we were starving, but we were so tired. And then we didn't get up till like, I think the next day. I think that was when we went to Pambos, and we were like, we're done. Like we're so done. And then the first proper day, shot up out of bed, and we were like, right, I'm gonna attack this day. And we went to Pambos, and that day, and I stand by this, is the best day of my life.
Really?
I promise you, one of the best days of my life.
Wow. Just
because, again, I'm going to try and sound as humble as possible, but I felt like a main character.
Period.
Honestly.
Period.
We got
Don't
there.
Even, no.
We got there and we
apologize.
we spoke to these guys before they were reps, and they gave us like these drinks that you get for free and whatnot. So we went there, grabbed a couple free drinks. It's all very liquided down in Napa. Like the concentration is not what it would be. Like my throat from like the stinging of the alcohol, honestly. But yeah, we went there, and at first vibes are a bit. You're looking around and you're seeing Donny. Like there's just an abundance of just guys everywhere, and literally a sausage fest. Like literally,
My.
And we were just like, rah. And then we saw us and the boys. We saw this like group of like individuals. We just clicked with them, and then from there just felt like main character.
As you should.
And then got to near the end, and literally everyone was crowding round, and we were all just bare smiling, bare happy, and I've just literally just gone like this, and everyone's going, oh.
I think I saw a video.
That video is one of the best videos on my. We were going, oh, and I lift my hands up, and everyone's gone, Samuel, and the whole of Pambos has turned around and looked at this because everyone was so loud, and we've gone, rah, and that's when I felt like a main character because it was. But that day was just undefeated, and then after, we went to Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Bit random, but okay.
The pizza was the best thing. Best food
You
I think
were
I've ever
gone.
eaten.
That's why it was the best.
We had this massive feast of all you can eat.
I feel like you guys are. I don't even know. Imagine how many pizzas you guys got because you guys.
Bro.
Hungry.
We had about 4 sets of 4.
Yeah.
I think we had about 16 pizzas.
Between how many of you?
No, there was a lot. I think there was about 10.
Okay, I thought it was just a serious 6.
Nah,
so I was thinking half.
4 of them, man, innit? Yeah, 10.
Okay, that sounds.
But yeah, every day was a vibe. Always a different story, different everything. Had rooftop clubs that we went to. Even when you're on the strip, there's not much. So if you're not looking to go club, you're just not a lot to do. But then there's other little bars and everything that you can go to and everything like that. But it's an experience I look back at now and be like, I would never do that again. But we were literally speaking about on the way to here, and we were saying that we just loved the fact that we've done it and we don't need to go and do it again. We've had that moment, and we had such a good time that we don't want to ruin that again. So that's done and dusted. Put that away, and we're all good.
It looked live. That's what
it was
a
very
vibe.
Live, and that's why I said Series 6 will go again. Not to Napa, but to a new location.
Have you planned? Or
there's been talks in the works, just a couple things.
Yeah.
Series 6 might be seeing Ibiza, but that's still to be continued.
I'm praying for your lungs. That's what I'm gonna pray for. Your lungs.
I'll be alright.
That's it. Be alright, he says. Okay. Okay.
But we'll be alright.
Okay, Sam, I'm giving you a chance to ask me 3 questions of your choice.
3 questions of my choice.
Of your choice. That's what I'm doing. Every guest gets a chance to ask me.
I needed to
a question.
To plan these ones.
You should have.
So first of all, apart from the podcast,
yes.
What are you doing with life right now?
For this year?
This year.
Well, I just got a new job.
Nice.
I left Wagamama. It came at the right time actually, so I was kind of blessed.
Good.
But I actually just wanna, do me. I've shout out to Alamide. She told me about this bingo card for 2024.
Okay.
Putting like 25 things to do to cross off.
Okay.
So on my list is more with the podcast because I
Good.
want this to blow up.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm grateful using this studio, but it's a dream to have
Your own.
my own. Decorate it myself. Have already the people with the cameras. I'm just there to come.
This plastered everywhere.
These plastered everywhere. A rug. It'll be great. But obviously that'll take time, a lot of effort. I do want to get on my TikTok grind, but I know it will take a bit long, but I'm still trying to
But
get
you never
there.
know, like, even with that that other podcast, Shits and Gigs,
Oh yeah.
bro, a little clip on TikTok blows up and then everyone's like
real.
wanting to watch that.
They are
podcast.
going to perform at the O2 in May.
That is mad.
You know how mad that is?
That's what I mean. Like we were literally saying again on the way here, one video can just blow up anything. So
That's
you just
what
gotta
I'm
keep
hoping
on your grind.
for
innit?
real, yeah. And then obviously I have a small brand. I'm not like a big person on Instagram, you know me. When I do post, everyone's like, "Oh wow, where you been?"
Yeah.
Because
Been ghosting.
I've been ghosting.
Been grinding.
I have a brand with my friends, so I'm just trying to get that out there at the minute.
Good. What's that?
It's called Lost Dreams.
Lost Dreams.
Lost Dreams.
So that's my next question. What is Lost Dreams?
It's a brand I came up with my friend and his girlfriend because I had a brand at the beginning, my vintage upgrades. Remember that? That kind of flopped, but I'm glad I did it because it was experience. I remember I think the best part of that, we did a whole photo shoot in Costco. This was before I knew you. It was great. You know how models, when someone models for a brand, they're like, okay, we need yours, we need the stuff back. I let them all keep it. It was just a great vibe. Everyone was there. We even got food from Costco.
Banging.
They were close to kicking us out because people were climbing up and down.
Really?
The pictures though, immaculate.
Hard. Yeah.
Hard. So that was my first brand, but then this one I've got 2 other people to help me, so the costs are small and everything. So it's just a clothing brand. We're trying to get a sample. We're gonna pray to launch this year.
Okay, good.
So yeah, I'm just doing me, keeping it quiet in the works. I remember I posted it on my Instagram. Alec was like, "Why are you posting another brand and not yourself?" I said, "It's my brand." He went,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay, good."
Oh, good. Oh, good.
You have one more question. Actually, no, I'll give you 2 because that was like a side one.
Okay.
Give you a chance to really get to know me and that.
Get to know you.
While he's thinking, guys, I'll have a little chat with you.
So, would you say that's your 2024 goals, or do you have more goals that you want to achieve, or is it more time the podcast and the bingo card?
I think it's a bit of everything. Like, I'm trying to get more close with my faith because I have been lacking, because my family are very Christian.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get back into that. Like, I'm going to church tomorrow with Tels. Kind of glad. It's a church that I with my mum and dad grew me up in before we moved to Stevenage, just in Wembley. So I'm kind of glad I'm going there. And then I'm reading the Bible more. I want to read more. I want to get back in my gym because I've got holidays coming up. Trying to lose some weight. I'm going on a cruise in
Flying
Dubai.
with tea. Oh.
I know.
Swimming with tea. What? You cruise?
Yeah, we're going on a cruise. End of March. It's actually a big one. My family, my mum's sister's family. Then she's got a friend and her daughter. Then she's got another friend with her sons.
Wow.
I don't even know them, but
Gonna be a big crowd.
we're going Spain, Portugal,
Wow.
and France.
Nice.
So I don't need to be booking tickets for Portugal or Spain. I'm really going.
Wow.
And then Dubai in June.
Dubai. What's happening in Dubai?
Oh, nothing. I'm only going with my mum, my aunt, and my cousin. Nothing much.
Little podcast out there.
Little
Imagine.
wish. Little wish. On the beach, yeah.
Honestly.
So I'm just trying to, and then I said to myself, I want to be more happier this
Yeah.
year. Last year was amazing.
Yeah,
I
I
achieved
felt
stuff.
2023 was good.
I achieved stuff that I didn't think I would. I got to be on TV. That was a dream. That was a dream. I hate that song with a passion though now. Unavailable, I hate that song now.
Really.
Pissed me off. I'll talk to you about that.
We've got something to talk about after. Sorry.
We got stuff to talk about after.
Sorry.
But I'm just trying to be me. You know what I mean? Like, I think last year, like, gave me a wake up call because I lost some people that I thought would be in my life forever. But like, gave me a wake up call. Like, some people are not gonna be there for a long time, but then sometimes you meet new people who'll be there for time. Like, I have my friend Yasmin. I feel like everyone's gonna hate me if I don't mention everybody. I have a whole bunch.
Yes.
But
You are loved. All.
yeah, guys, you are all loved. But I say Yasmin because she's been to my house.
Yeah.
She's met my mum and dad. And then my mum and dad, they're not good with names, but they'll ask,
know her.
how's that? What? I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. And then this year, it started off rocky. I got surprised for my birthday, which was very blessed. Thanks. Thanks to Lambs and all that. So it was good. I'm just hoping this year's my year. I feel like everyone's saying that this year will be their
course.
year. But
I feel like and I don't know if it's just from like personal, but I feel like 2024 started very well, and I feel like this year I've put my mind. 2023 was a great year for me, and I think I loved every minute of it. I don't regret a lot of the things I did in 2023. Obviously, I don't think I have a lot of regrets anyway, but I feel like 2024, I've always just had it in mind, like I might start doing a bodybuilding competition and all that.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Mr. Posing and all that.
Next time on a pod with a trophy, hopefully. But
Mr. Posing.
Facts, but
Jeez.
I think this year's gonna be big, and I think like as you said, trying to be more happy and everything like that. I think that's amazing, and especially with your faith. Like I massively like relate to you on that sort of front because I feel like I lost my way a bit, and like there was a time where I needed God and He was there for me, and I feel like sometimes I forget, and that's why I feel like I need to get back into my faith more, so we can go on that journey together.
Period. You have one more question.
Are you gonna start dancing again?
Don't even...
So you might be able to bring up X Factor, but I can't bring up dancing, no?
No, you know what?
I got you in that one.
You know what? I'm kind of blessed that I can dance. Like I can do a little two-step in the club. But I was talking to my dance teacher because even my friend messaged me saying, "Are you gonna come class today?" Yesterday I went, "No." She went, "What?" I said, "I'm done with dance." So she was even shocked when I said it.
Yeah.
But I'm grateful that I've learned what I've learned because there are some people who want to do dance as a career.
Yeah.
Or most of my friends, my dance friends, they want to do this as a career. Like my friend, she danced with Lizzo at the Brit Awards.
Wow.
But it's like they want to do that for a career. I want to be, if I want to succeed on TV, I want to be up front, center, presenting, like introducing the person to the crowd. You know what I mean? Like I'm grateful for my friends who have that drive to do that, but I just don't. I'm happy, I'm blessed that I can still do my little two-step in the club.
Yeah.
That I can actually dance, I have rhythm. Alec, sorry, you don't have rhythm. So sorry. But...
So what, presenting in the works as well then, yeah?
I would love to.
Would you?
I would love to. My dance teacher, bless her, she's been like, every time they do like little battles in the studio, she's always like, "Do you want to host?" I'm like, "Oh, bless.
Give me that microphone.
Give me the mic.
Or give me something that looks like a microphone. And I will be standing in the centre.
I would love to present. It's just been a dream. I always said, Talks with T, this was, I don't know where this name came from. I remember my friend from Nobel told me, "I feel like you should just do a podcast." I said, "What?" She went, "Nah. Every time you tell me a story, I'm in tears."
Yeah.
Because I'm just not the one who says, "Oh yeah, this person did this, blah, blah, blah."
Yeah.
I always have to give details. So it's just like...
But it's always free flowing. Like,
yeah, definitely.
I didn't even know how long we've been here for. And if
No, for real?
But it's just been flowing.
It's just been flowing. And then I've said to this year with this podcast, I want people that I don't know very well.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I started with you because it's just been really flowing.
Honestly.
So you're coming again.
Yeah, perfect. Well, next time maybe if we introduce cabin talks. Ooh.
Oh.
Cabin talks.
Off the pod.
There might be a pod.
Yeah, of course. But I've just said I need more guests that I don't know very well to get to know them. Like I've already got a list in my head. It's just me reaching out. Like I've got have you seen these people called Fred Culture Blog on Instagram? These two guys who do like blue posted talks just out of Soho.
No, I've never
They're
seen
big fashion.
In the fold up chair.
Yes.
Yeah,
I said, you know what?
They interviewed Sarah.
I think I've seen it.
They're just everywhere at the minute.
Really?
I said, you know what? Let me just do my chance.
Yeah.
I said, I've just got a small podcast, but I would love to have you guys on it. They said, yeah, come, we'll do something in February.
Wow.
Yeah. So I just said, you know what? If I start going to people,
And
asking
venturing
them,
out,
the only thing they can do is say no. That's calm. But they'll be like, "Oh, I'm not ready for that. But when I am, I'll definitely come back to you."
100.
So I'm just trying to do a whole bunch.
Love that.
Make my money on the side because
2024 big
girls
year.
broke. But I'm just trying to
Year of money.
I want money. I have money, but I'm just doing me.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
that's
doing
good.
me, babes. Do you know what I mean?
But you're doing very well, and I pray that this will definitely blow up, and it will.
Thank you so much.
Got to keep on grinding, but it's gonna
Appreciate
go
it.
somewhere.
I feel like me with the studio as well. When I did your episode, I think that's when I got more followers.
Yeah.
Because everyone, when I did,
They want to know about
that
them boys.
day was chaotic. We were
I bet it
all
was.
late. I was getting so annoyed. We were late. We had like an hour, and then people were asking more questions. I said,
That's a
there was
normal
5
time.
minutes on the clock.
That's a normal time for Elect to be. That for me to be waiting for Elect, by the way, an hour.
Time is awful. I remember
The guy doesn't know what time it is. It's not a concept to him.
I remember Toffin was like, "Can I get a lift quick?" I said, "Are you crazy? I need to leave now. And then, people were late. I was getting vexed. And then they saw the studio. I was like, oh, yeah, let's get... I said, no. We ain't got time for this.
We haven't got time. Let's
Quick.
go. Rapido.
The only thing I say, though, with them, they didn't get me to drink, so I was actually kind of glad. None of them
Yeah.
could find a question I couldn't answer.
Well, this is why we have the
It was.
Whatever.
Fantas.
Sponsor me.
But this is why we don't have alcohol here. We have
Very
Fanta.
true. But guys, that is the end of the podcast. First one of 2024, actually. I'm very glad. I have you. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm giving you a minute to plug yourself. Put your socials out there for the people's...
Samuel Amore on literally everything. Instagram, TikTok. Make sure you follow them. We're gonna try and hit 20 to 25k this year on TikTok.
Yeah.
Blow up the Instagram as well. But thank you so much for having me and everything like that. I've been really appreciative.
Thank you for coming. It's been amazing.
It has.
Definitely coming again.
100% would love
Loving
to.
the flow. But guys, that is it for this episode. Make sure to follow me, talks_with_t on Instagram and TikTok. Please be patient with me, guys. I can't be saying episodes every Monday because I'm still just a girl. This is new to me.
It will be out when it will be out.
It will be out. But just keep looking at the socials to be posted. But my name is Tosan.
My name's Sam.
Oh, and we are out. Oh, wait.
I'm Fats. Yeah.
And I'm Fats.
He was the voice in the background, guys. Do you want to put your socials if you wanna?
Yeah, do it.
My Fats on Insta, and then Fat Talk on _
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah. If you want to see him, guys, on the next episode, just yeah. But guys, my name is Tosan.
My name's Sam.
Fats.
And we are out. Bye.